Whoa, I feel like it might be a little earlier.
What were you saying, Marvin? You started to say something.
No, I was saying I know somebody who's like
Oh,
Telugu.
oh,
Oh,
I see.
He was my PhD advisor.
Well,
oh wow.
Yeah,
So
me,
many
I've never,
connections.
aside from a short trip through Canada, I've never been out of this country. I don't know why. I think I've been afraid I'd get somewhere and then not be able to get home.
oh no.
Not the not the most ridiculous thing these days, unfortunately. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
nowadays, yeah,
it's
I
for
like,
I
sure.
I was in Canada the day before 911.
whoa.
oh, but you,
Oh,
I could have I could have gotten into a little bit of a difficulty.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I know Canadians, they really, when the president ordered all the planes down, they took a lot of the people in, they were
Yeah.
real
mhm,
gracious,
mhm, yeah,
which is,
mhm,
yeah.
Well, fortunately, then I was back here in Rochester.
uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Oh, so that's not too far, right?
Oh,
To cross that border.
Yeah, well, we were in like Niagara Falls,
Got
basically.
it. Got it. Nice.
mm,
All right. Well, let's get started. Also, hi, Golam. I don't know if I've met you yet, but welcome. Great to see you.
yeah.
And Golam, feel free to unmute or use the chat to respond in any sort of way as we go through things. But welcome to summer. Welcome to June. This is, I think, my
Mhm.
first post Memorial Day service video. So school's out for summer. Let's do this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. All
yeah.
right. And let's close our Shabbat. And again, I don't know if you, well, I have my background different, but like here, it's not gonna get dark until like 9 o'clock, and it's like 5. So for me, Shabbat is nowhere close to over right now. But for the sake of this, we're gonna wrap up our Shabbat together, starting with our Ma'ariv. So here
Yeah,
we
it's
go.
pretty light here in Florida too, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's that time of year. Yeah.
yeah, what time.
All right. והוא רחם יכפרם ולא ישחית, והרבה להשיב אפו, ולא יהיה כל חמתו. אדוני הושיע מלך יעננו, מיום קראנו. ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
Baruch Adonai Barak Bilam.
Baruch Adonai Barak Le'olam Vayed. Love the call and response. There we go. That's it. Love it. And whatever you're feeling called to today, just please let it rise up. There's so much going on in the world these days, so this is a good time just to let it come out. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivra mariv aravim. And despite the light that's out right now, we are grateful for the evening and the separation of light and darkness. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimlech aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai hamariv aravim. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael amcha ahavta. And that reminder, I feel we constantly talk about whenever I'm here, just with whatever this universal love is, this ahava rabbah, whatever it is, please just let it emanate throughout you, whatever you need it to do. כי הם חיינו בערך ימינו בהם, נהגה יומם ולילה, ואהבתך תשים ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. And please join me in the Shema, however you like to, whether it's a hand over your eyes, a hand over your heart, however you want to listen to whatever is going on within you. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod Lachoto Le'olam Va'ed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, ושיטתך בביתך, ובלבתך בדרך, ובשכבך וקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לו תותפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים עליכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. And I know I often draw attention to that first line. It's the nice sounding line, the Ve'ahavta Adonai Elecha b'chol levavcha b'chol nafshecha b'chol me'odecha. Love him with all your might and your will and your soul. I was saying the Ve'ahavta earlier this week though, and it's actually this middle part that actually kind of struck me. The part that it's just in order to kind of do the thing where you have the tefillin between your eyes and the things on your hands, and just there was something about that this week that really struck me, of like the little details. I feel like in this time where things feel like they're constantly falling apart, it's these tiny little details of what we do that's actually going to get us through. So I just wanted to share that. It was a thought that occurred to me earlier this week. And with that, Adonai Elechem Emet. Mi chamocha be'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neder b'kodesh, Nohora tehilot osefele. Malchutcha ruvanecha b'kiryan lifnei Moshe Miriam. Ze elianu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki v'da Adonai et Yaakov, ugalo mi'al chazak mimenu. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. And that word Ga'al, that redemption, I feel like something's it's been a theme that I wish to see a little bit, and we'll get to that later in this service, but that word Ga'al sticks out for me tonight. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim tovim leshalom, ufras aleinu sukat shlomecha. Whatever you wish for protection, please let that come up in your mind and your heart. Ushmur tzeitzenu uvoenu lechaim v'leshalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Baruch atah Adonai shomer amo Yisrael lai. And please rise in body or spirit for this little half Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash merabah. Ve'amad yivrach yirutei v'yamlik malchutei b'chayachon v'yimachon v'chayedecho b'it Yisrael v'agalai v'zman kari v'yimeru Amen. Yesh merabah mevarach le'alam alamei Hamaya yibarach Yibarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalash medekutsha b'rechu Le'elim min kol brachata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata damiram b'yamav v'yimeru Amen. And I'll get this up for you, Reba. Let me stop the share. And I think Laura and Robin, I explained this to you, but Golam, just in case. These are just the themes from the full Shmoneh Esrei, the full Amidah of the different blessings that come through, and just anything that, if any of those words come up for you. For me, healing is the one, especially being here in Colorado this past week. So whatever word comes up for you, whether it's this list or another, I invite you to let it resonate right now as we go through the Amidah together. So rise in body or spirit, however you need. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagi tilatecha. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagi tilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora. El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol. V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot. U'Mevigu Elifnei B'neihem L'man Shemo Be'ava. Melech Ozer Mashiach U'Magin. Baruch Atah Adonai Magin Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayeh Kol Atarav Le'Oshia Morid Hatal Mechakel Chayim V'Chesed Mechayeh Hakol Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim V'Rofech Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha bal gevurot umido melach melech memit umechayem umatzmiach Yeshua v'ne'eman ata lechayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechayeh hakol. Sorry, I need a little water there. And I just want to invite, this time I'll take it off the share, but just a few minutes to do whatever you need to do spiritually right now. So I invite you just to take the silence in. Feel free to go off camera if you wish. We're going to bring it on back. Take whatever time you need in the next few seconds to just come back. I don't know how many of you are city dwellers, but for me, whenever I do silence, there's always the traffic, which strangely kind of was nice right now. I don't know. There's something nice to it. But I don't know if any of you are in that similar situation or not. There's something nice about the hubbub of the world still going on.
I'm from Chicago, Rabbi, and we always had the same background of noise. And there was a joke, there was a TV commercial where a couple from the city went on a camping trip, and it was so quiet out in the forest they couldn't sleep, and so they had to bring a recording of city noise with traffic, somebody screaming in the background, a gunshot going off. It was ridiculous, and they're both sleeping peacefully.
Yep. It's
Sounds
weird, you
like-
get used to it, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Steph.
there's a series that was called It's a Southern Thing. They did a lot of things during the pandemic, but they had almost the same thing. The the city noises, and then they had the Yankees are trying, and the little
Yeah, somebody
they were
yelling
just
and
sleeping, but yeah,
it's true.
yeah, I know. For me, I'm out in the country, so for me it's either goats or chickens or whatever.
Oh,
And I take calls for the ASPCA, and I know one time a chicken got right in my window when I was talking to somebody ASPCA. I was ready. I usually have a noise canceling headset, but
Yeah,
I was ready. Oh, you take chickens into? Oh, sure, we got rescue chickens. Yeah. But
that's
anyway,
the animal traffic of the world, the animal hub of the world.
yeah,
Yeah,
we get them.
yeah, love that. Well, we're gonna jump into our Misha Berach. And I think Golam, if you're new, this will be a time whether if you want to unmute, and I'll call on people who are on mute to say out loud, or if you want to use the chat, feel free to write in and I will say those names out loud as well. But just anybody who wants to share any names of people, places, things, or even just like an idea that you wish for healing right now, I'll give everyone a second just to think, and then I'll start calling. All right. I see Marvin, you're off mute.
Yeah.
Did you want to say any names?
Okay, Dawn Walnut, Howard Gruber, Myrna Sue Schemberg, myself.
Thanks, Marvin. And Sue.
My well, President Joe Biden, of course, my mother-in-law Dorothy, my friend Jean, who fell yesterday, but she's okay, and then Ellen's friend Sue Buchanan, and all Simshalomers in need of healing, and myself, because Thursday I fell myself, and we needed the fire department to come help get me up because Bob wasn't strong enough to do it, and I have knee implants, so I can't put any pressure on my knees to get up. So,
yeah,
but anyway, I'm okay. A little sore today, but I'm okay.
good.
I'm gonna get one of those sumo wrestling outfits so that if I fall again, I'll just kind of bounce.
There you
And
go.
I keep threatening to get that, so we'll see. Hmm.
Appreciate you making it on despite that, Sue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kim, you got it.
Thank you, Rabbi. My prayers always for you and your loved ones, for all of our rabbis, for all Sim Shalomers. Ellen, for you and your friend Sue Buchanan, and Sue for you and your niece, Marvin for you and your brother Howard, for Reba, Laura, Robin, Golam, our guests online, for all of you and your loved ones. My sister Judy, she lost her son a while ago, and today um it just really really hit her hard. She and I, we both lost our parents in the last couple of years as well, and that with her son, she has good days and bad days, and today was a hard one for her, so she's in my prayers, and I would truly appreciate yours as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kim. I see in the chat Jesse J, the singer, from Robin, and then Ellen wanted to name Sue Buchanan, Sandy Griffith, Susan Bowers, Diane Fishman, Daryl Wilson, Golam, and then Robin, Reba, Laura, or Golam. If there's anybody that you want to send through the chat, please feel free to do so. I'll give you all a second. And I'll name mine in that time. First, Sue Bowers. Definitely. Kim, thank you for sharing just everybody in your orbit as well, and everyone in all Sim Shalomers orbits as well. Bob Kratz, Lavinus Ross, Ray Jones, and I mean, no different than any other week, but the world a little bit, you know. And I guess the note Robin sent through Jesse J has breast cancer, so. And with that, we'll go into our Misha Berach. Mishe Berach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimoteinu May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mikor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. I heard this week someone, I'm still learning as much Talmud as I can. You can never learn it all, I guess, but someone said that there's somewhere in the Talmud where a rabbi says, there's nothing more whole than a broken heart. And I think about with Refuah Shlema, whole healing. Kim, you mentioned, I think it was your friend, what they're going through, and just in the wake of everything, maybe the whole healing is being allowed to be brokenhearted a little bit right now. So sending that out to all of you. And with that, we will keep moving. Putting a little period onto our Mariv service here. Kaddish Shalom. Yikadav Yikadash Merabah Ve'amad Yivrach Yiritei Ve'amlich Malchutei V'chayechonu V'yimechonu V'chayedecho Beit Yisrael V'agalav Yizman Kari V'yimeru Amen. Yehesh Merabah Mevarach Le'elam Olamei Alamaya Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitramam V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitalei V'yitalash Medikudsha B'richu Lehei Lamikol Berchata V'shirata Dushbachata V'nechamata Damiram Be'amav V'yimru Amen. Tikabel slow tone velveton dechoyis Beit Yisrael kadamu v'hom v'shemaya v'imru Amen. Yehesh lamar rabba min shemaya v'chim aleinu v'kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom biramav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. And bring us to our aleinu prayer, and whatever tikkun olam might mean to you, that repairing of the world, please let that resonate for you right now. Aleinu leshabeach le'adon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu ki goyei haratzot, velo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamonam. V'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu. Bayom hahu Yehyeh Adonai echad U'shemo echad. Let oneness reign right now for all of us. And with that, we'll go through the same sort of but the same structure for Mourner's Kaddish. Anybody who wants to mute and say any names of anyone in mourning, in grief, or anyone or anything, please feel free to unmute or to write in the chat. And I see Kim, you're off mute if you want to go.
Thank you, Rabbi. I'm thinking of my mom, Marilyn, whose yard site is coming up. My dad, Philip, who Father's Day, of course, is bringing him to mind, and my nephew, Joe, who my sister is grieving over. Thank you so much.
Marvin, yeah. Thank you, Kim.
Uh, I'm nobody right now.
Okay, no worries. Ellen.
Hi. Yes, I'd like to pray for my dog Maud. She came and visited me last night in my sleep, and she put her paw on me and comforted me. So I'd like to say Kaddish for her.
Love that. Love that. Thank you, Ellen. And then if there's anybody else, I'll give everyone a second, whether in the chat or if you want to unmute. I just wanted to name just everyone who's kind of died in the senseless violence of all this stuff going on. Regardless, all human life is sacred. So, particularly this week. Yeah, so that's something I'm grieving. And not just dying, but also hurting. So with that, however it is you like to do Kaddish, please join me. Yikadal v'yikadash merabah. V'yalma divrach yirutef v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayed echol beit Yisrael. V'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehesh merabah mevarach le'alam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitarmam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shmei dekucha brichu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiram be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'ramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. And with that, we're going to come to Havdalah. And the question I made a little bit of reference to before, but what might healing look like in these days? You don't have to answer that out loud, but I just wanted to offer that. It's something I'm thinking about. What does it mean to heal right now? Which I had a conversation with someone the other day. Really what I'm asking is, what does hope look like, I think? I think healing and hope are inherently intertwined, if not really just kind of the same thing. So with that, we're going to jump right in. Does anybody want to do, anyone feeling, I'm going to give 5 seconds, and if no one does, it's okay. But anyone feeling really spunky and want to do a bracha tonight? Boom.
Sure, Rabbi.
All right, Kim, go for it. You got this one. Go for it.
Thank you, Rabbi. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
All right, and Kim's going to drink up the last little bit of Shabbat there. I'm going to give a 5 count again. If anyone wants to do Besamim, I'll take it, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to take it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim. And I found, actually, I have some Besamim right here, and they smell really nice. I didn't realize it's in a nice little starry pouch right here. And I'll finish up here. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei ha'esh. And to bring it on all home, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdil ben kodesh lecho, ben or lechoshech, ben Yisrael lamim, ben yom hashvi l'sheshet yemei hamaseh. Baruch atah Adonai hamavdil ben kodesh lecho. Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, na 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 na, yadadadai, yadadadai. And someone is coming into the room just now. Oli from Bangladesh. I don't know, Robin, if you know this person too. I just because they're also from Bangladesh. I don't know. That's a stretch. But hi, Oli. How's it going? We are just wrapping up, actually, but technically, what's nice, we just made Minyan. So here we go. We got 10. Yeah. All right. Oh, okay, Robin. Yeah, it was a stretch, but that's okay. Anyway, Ole, I'm sorry we actually just wrapped up. But thank you so much, everybody. I believe that Rabbi Shoshana will be here next week, and I should be here the week after that, and then we'll be rolling through summer. So thank you so much for joining, everybody.
Thank you, Rabbi. It was beautiful as always, and your singing is magnificent. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and lots of love to just everybody in your orbit and all the grief going
Thank
on.
you. You too. Love you
Thank you.
guys.
Love you. All
God
right.
bless, Rabbi. Thank you. Shukriya.
Shavua Tov, everybody. Shavua
Shavua
Tov.
tov.
Shavua tov.
Shavua tov.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, guys.
And Robin, thanks so much for hopping on all the way with the time difference. So, big respects for that. Hope you get some rest. And I'm gonna shut the Zoom. I'll see you all in 2 weeks.
Okay, is this recorded?
It is stream. There's the
Okay.
live stream that was on Steam Shalom. I don't know
Okay.
if it gets. I think they do convert it to a YouTube. I have to check.
Okay, I was thinking Ollie could catch the recording.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I'll look into that.
I'm gonna back out, guys.
Okay. Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Golem.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.